this is the Solemn Tempest, and it is also fairly tall, about 7.5 kilometers tall. And although it may be challenging, there's a relatively consistent and easy way to beat it. But first, we're going to have to go over a few things. Okay, so here we are in the cabin. There's a few things that you're going to need, or you don't need, but it would be nice to have them. First up, infinite chalk, infinite coffee. You get these by getting all the collectibles. I'll leave a link to that video by Chris Cho. Huge shout out. I did my first attempt with 40 Yore, but I only ended up using 25, bring the amount that's comfortable to you. And the pipe. You get the pipe by beating all of the Boulder time trials. These are relatively easy. Should be able to do that in like a couple minutes. And of course your ice picks. Have those anyway. Make sure you have the 10 points on. I made a mistake of not having the 10 points on. And I trailed for 3 hours. I'm just going to go to the lighthouse here to show you a couple of things you need to know. So, first up, momentum. This is already talked about a lot in today's movement guide, which I'll also link. But basically, swinging just around, very helpful. You build a lot of momentum. That's without crampons. When you're on a hold, it is very important that when you jump off with crampons, okay, that's a crampon jump. And this is a crampon jump with space. And you can do 3 crampons before it starts like skidding. Go 1, 2, 3. Start skidding. Your hands are also very important because they can give you momentum. You want to put these out like every 0.6 seconds roughly. And basically, just as soon as they extend all the way, bring them back in, wait for about a couple milliseconds, and then put them back out again. Another tech, which isn't necessary for Tempest but is nice, is quick grabbing. Basically, what you want to do, if you have neutral or downwards momentum on a hold, you stay on that hold for about 0.62 seconds. Not 0.62, 0.2. Yeah. This refreshes your crampons and allows you to preserve momentum. Allowing for a lot easier jumps. And the coffee has some stats to it, but basically, make jump big. That's about it. Now, this is all about Solemn Tempest and its many skips, which can be hard to do if you haven't beaten it yet, but they are fairly easy once you get the hang of them. So, we're going to go head back there then. Okay, we are back. I'm going to be using the rank flag for this because I might fall a bit because I'm not the best at this game. But the first skip, which you can do really early on, skips just like going from there. You just get your crampons, you just jump up here. Now it's very important, you get the polyrhythm of your hands and crampons. There are many more videos that go in depth about it, but that's basically what you need to know. You just jump up here, swing, crampon space, go all the way up here. You go up and around, which is, you get up to the side, you go on here, you can swing, up, and around, just pull your pickaxes out. You also probably want, that's graphics, to put your pickaxes on the same, preferably mouse button, on the same key. It'll just make your life so much easier when peeking the Yore, especially on Boulder and Tempest. Now, the next skip, you kind of just want to like spin on this, launch yourself up. Now there are two variations of this next skip. You can either go from here straight to here, or if that's a bit hard, you can just jump up, grab with the ice, and then each jump up here. Make sure you're pressing crouch on the space on the ground, by the way. And then there's like a safe way where you can just like mosey on up here, or you can just go for it. The game's lagging a bit right now, but it's fine. And once you're up here, just want to swing on this, land up here, and just jump over to this ice patch. And then you can either stand on this ledge, or spin on this, just launch yourself up, skipping that whole section down there. Now, skip, basically, it doesn't skip a lot of height, this one, but it just skips a lot of going around. That's how most of the skips in Tempest work. It's like, we would have to like go around there, jump on an ice patch there, go up. But with this, you just get on this ice patch, you like swing, and you can just go for a nice little walk. You have to jump in some spots so you don't slide down, but and you just jump up here. That jump can be pretty hard if you don't know the proper crampons, but with enough practice you'll get it. And then this jump, I struggled a lot with this jump at first, but basically, try to not put your hands into the wall, try and like look up as you're jumping up. You just jump up here. Okay, ideally we would have grabbed that one. Yeah, you go on here, do some spinning. Boom. Now, there are two ways of doing this next one as well. You can go over here, go up here, go here, and jump up here. Now, if you don't make this jump, there is a little spot of land here, which you can use to just get back up. But, oh no. Okay, I should probably put a flag down, so I don't have to redo it. Another thing you can do is, if you're feeling a bit more confident, jump straight up to here, jump up, and just so that's another option. Now, I have the Peak Sweeper mod, which is allowed for speedruns. It basically just removes snow and shrubs, because normally there'll be snow here, so it'll be easier to stand on, but we don't have that. So instead, you just want to jump up here, and then just continue up here. And once you get to these rocks, what you're aiming for is to go there. So you can just, it's very easy to jump up. Now, the next jump is a bit of a blind one, but must remember, you'll get it, you'll remember. You jump up, around, land right here. And then also, there are two variations of the next one. I'm going to go back and put a flag down, just to show you. Because you can only put flags while you're on a hold, remember that. There is a mod in development which doesn't make you use flags, but so there are two ways of doing this next one. Basically, you just jump, just grab this, jump up here, jump up here, and grab that. Your other option is to just jump straight to this hold, swing, now that requires pretty good hand spam and crampon timing, so I might not even make it here. Or not, right. You can also just land on it. And do that. Just put it like that. So, and you just jump up here. There are also two ways of doing this. You can either jump, not like that. Jump up here and just swing over here. And then, okay, this jump I struggled with at first. Let's see what you're gonna do. Swing. And then land up here. Another thing you can do, just go like up here. Remember, this is gonna break after you hit it too many times. That was awful. It's much harder this way, but it's relatively safe. Just jump up here. And then you just jump sort of like backwards. Grandpa jump. Ice. And then we're gonna see something for the first time. Brand new mechanic of Richard. Richard is very interesting. You can get quite a lot of momentum from swinging off of Richard, but we skip most of the Richards on this mountain. So what you want to do is you want to go to like here, which is any of these holds really. You can just swing to this icicle, which doesn't have a top by the way. You just go up here and land here, or you can just go straight from that hold to here, whichever is more consistent for you. And then we're aiming to get like up here now. You just jump, jump, and up to these icicles. You should climb up like you would normally do. And what you can do is you get on top of this one, just jump backwards, bam, bam, and then you're at the 2000s ice wall, which is quite a hard skip, but it is worth learning, I'd say. Drop down. Involves this rock. So basically what we want to do is swing from this rock either up to there or all the way up. I'll show you what I mean by all the way up in a minute. You can drink coffee here, makes it easier. Basically you just want to jump, get momentum. That's not. You want to jump, get some momentum. Oh my, slide man. Momentum. There we go. Right. Momentum. And I normally should go up to here because I'm really good enough to go. But you can just go all the way straight up to here. Now this skips so much what we're about to do. We want to spin on this. Cramp and jump about on the right hand side. And then just climb. And you jump up here. And there are two things you can do. So up there is the recovery ice you would normally land on if you fall from the first bit of the 3000 icicles. But instead what you can do is you can do it from there, but it's way harder. You can stand on this little bit here, and then it's quite hard, but as long as you don't hit this little line, piece of geometry, fairly easy. You jump, up to here. Now that's recovery ice. You just do that again. Grab the ice. Now, what you can do when you're here, I'm actually just going to put a flag down to show you. You can do one of two things. You can jump over here and grab this ice, and then go up that little chasm. Or you can do the Gringus skip, which involves you going from here to that icicle, and it's pretty hard. You need like a good first jump. But because the wall is at such an angle, you can normally catch yourself like there, and it's relatively consistent. Okay, and you just want to jump up here. And then next up we're going to be skipping... You can skip most of the 3000 icicle section. But I'm not good enough to do one of the other skips. So you jump up here. This is a bit finicky, but once you get it, you get it. You backwards jump. Up. Over here. You should keep on doing that. You should keep on jumping across. Now, if you don't quite make it, you can use the icicle to catch yourself and jump up here. And if you continue going up that way, there's a skip that you can do that skips the entirety of the icicles. Basically, you just go from there, all the way up there, and round. I would recommend watching the top speed run if you want to learn how to do that. There are also some clips in the Discord. If you join that, we were talking about it the other day. And then what you want to do is just jump along there. Put the flag down. Then for this one, you can just... Now this jump can be pretty scary, but once you understand momentum, it's basically just swing. Leap. And you should be able to make it. And you should go here. This one, there's no need for a camper jump or anything, you can just swing. I normally do it with one pickaxe because it's easier to control. Swing, swing, swing. Get low for this one. Nice and low. Nice and low. But it should not take me that long. Should get here. And now there are two things you can do here. You can either go up and around there, or you can jump off of this icicle. Try not to hit your head, otherwise you might fall. You can just go up here. And then, once you get to one of these holds, and spin, jump all the way up here, skipping that icicle section. Now this jump is also fairly finicky. You sort of need to remember the wind also is not helping. You jump, you aim to land on one of these patches of ice. Got it, that's nice. And then this patch of ice specifically, jump up here. Now this jump is one of the harder jumps, but it's also fairly safe. You can just practice it again and again and again. You jump up here. The wind is helping me, which is fairly helpful for once. You just sort of skid your way up here. And then once you get to spawn where you can jump, you can't just jump the rest of the way. You can go down there. There's a little bit of a safer route. Or you can sort of just jump all the way over to here instead of jumping like down around there. This next jump's also pretty hard. You have to jump just like about here, or you can go up there. Depends how confident you're feeling. Jump up here, over to this ice. You sort of just go around here like normal. This next skip's pretty good actually. Basically, you swing, you can just use that icicle to help. You want to get, basically, thank you Richard, your goal is just to get on top of this. So these bacon rocks there, jump up onto here. So the next bit's relatively safe. What you want to do, you want to get onto this, jump up and around here. You stand, and then about here, I think. Yep. And then you just jump up this way, and then down here. And you jump over here, and then up here. This section's fairly easy, because mostly just flat walls, you can't just cramp one up half the thing. Back down just in case, helpful. Really the only problems that you're having here are the boulders, just try to make sure you don't get hit. You can jump from there up to here, wind. And jump on this tiny little ledge here, you can just sort of jump around, some holds, and just fling yourself up. Here. This next section's really easy, it's basically just a bunch of crimps. You can just spin, not do that, just spin, swing, just jump up. This next skip is, it's only made difficult because of the wind, but even then it's not really difficult. You just spin, you can cram on to help with the spinning, and just, oh god, yep, just jump up here. Next little crimp section, you just swing off that one onto top here and here. Some ice here you can grab. Jump up here. This jump used to screw me over, not when I tried speedrunning Tempest, but just in general. You can, so I normally get hit there. You can just get up here. I'm spinning the wrong way, you want to spin to the right. Just jump up here. And don't fall. Just keep on spinning. Jump up. Can get up here, I think. Yep. Jump up. This jump here, you can just cramp on. This next part, can be pretty challenging, but if you've got, you're not allowed to use chalk in speedruns, but if you've got chalk in a normal thing, it'll be pretty easy. You just jump up here, and back, you grab this hold. Now, there is a really quick way to do this, which basically involves you go over the top, you grab this ice patch, and then you don't fall. Grab this, go to the ice patch. By the way, if you do fall, you can catch yourself here. Most time, yeah. And this is very hard to do with lag. And you want to get to about here, you can just swing, and then just go over the rest of that section. Easy peasy. This next one is more. This is when we start getting into the skips which got on top of the mountain. You want to jump from here over to here. You can stand on there, and then jump up. It's relatively easy. You can't just continue up the mountain though. There's walls going through here. So what we then have to do. This is one of the scariest jumps. You go over here. You just sort of fling yourself. Hope you land here, or if not, there's some ice a bit lower, and then you jump. Pray you catch that ice. Now, for Richards, there is. Escape you can do. I think it's something like that. Yeah. And then for the next section, this is one of the harder skips, at least in my opinion. Basically, you want to make it over to this ice. Now, once you're over here, you need to build up a lot of momentum. To make it. Momentum. Swinging. My friend in the way. Momentum. It's just a bit hard to do. Just lagging, but. Oh. Now this one is quite hard. Yeah, here you go. You get up to there. You swap to hands. Because hands give more momentum. I'll just cut to when I've got it. There we go. Okay. Now the next section, it's quite important you don't scrub. You jump about here. Do not fall down. And then there's a wall here, an invisible wall like there, so it's kind of awkward. You just got to jump up and around. Manage to get it there. The next sort of area, you wanna jump around for a bit. Basically, just go over here, roughly. Sort of just. Oh no. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to do that whole thing again. I'm just gonna cut back to a number. Okay, we're back. And as I was saying, basically what we want to do is jump over to this icicle. I'm putting the flag down, I don't want to do that again. You can go over these, I'm fairly sure, unless it's the later ones. Just need to. Let me try this different way. Let me think about this. Okay, no, it's not these ones. Anyway, what you want to do is you just want to basically do this as normal. I think there's some way to skip it. Again, watch the top theorems. They don't really go in depth, but they do them. This next section, fairly simple. Just swing. Go up. Okay, and this. Need to fix that. Yeah. Here is. You have to go up and around that. As I said, you wanna. It's quite hard to do, but like it's mysteriously disappeared. You jump up here. Keep doing kind of sketchy jumps. You make sure you stand here for that, but this one I'm not there. If you stand there, you will jump, you will hit your head. You make it up here. And then I'm gonna go here for putting the flag down. You can swing off there, or you can just stand here. And then for the next big skip, you want to jump up here, around. Jump up here. There are a lot of places you can unstand. I stand here. Doesn't really matter, as long as you can stand, you just get up here. This is, in my opinion, the second hardest jump. I might not get it first try, but we'll see. You want to sort of align yourself here. This requires very precise crampons. It took me a few hours to learn. But basically what you want to do is, our goal is to land on that little ledge there. You just jump. And we made it. And then you just gonna want to jump along here. Land on this white sliver, because it's the one spot we can stand. And we can just jump. Land over here. Go. First try. And then immediately fun. And then you can go. Yeah, this works. Stop. Go here. Oh yeah, okay, so there's an invisible wall there. Basically, just wanna sort of jump along here, get on here, spin, and land over here. Jump up. We are approaching the end of the mountain. The next section is also not the easiest, but it's the home stretch. Jump up here, and then it's best if you learn a hold that you want to go for. I failed. Jump, jump, jump. I'll grab mine. Flags, just in case. Just sort of swing. I normally land on here, but you can just keep on going. You can, I think, stand here. Yep. Jump up. Grab, preferably this icicle, but I missed. And then, sort of the final sort of little thing you do. Jump up, you grab the hold, you finally swing, like say if we're going for the ice, you swing, you're up. And that is Solemn Tempest explained speedrunning. I mean, the speedrun skips.